and we're going to look at a specific type of polynomial that has this format. And so there's a couple of factors that I want you to consider whenever we're factoring these types of polynomials. So we're going to fill out the sheet as a study guide, as a study note, and we can refer back to this anytime we do this. So the first thing that we need to keep in mind when factoring polynomials is the degree must be 2. Okay, so keep in mind this must be a quadratic polynomial. Okay, and if you forget how to do that, we always look at the highest term. If that's 2, then we have a quadratic. The second thing that must happen is that this must be a trinomial. There must be 3 terms. In our example down here, x squared is a term, bx is a term, c is a term. And then the last thing is that there is no a value. Or if you want to think that a equals 1, so it's an understood 1, there's nothing there. Now, okay, the next thing is we want to talk about some format that we're going to use to help us solve this. Okay, you see this little x over here, it really looks like an hourglass, but we're going to treat it like an x. What's going to happen is we're going to take our c value and we're going to put it in the top of this, and we're going to take our b value and put it in the bottom. And then when we fill out these steps, you'll see when these come in handy. Okay, so the first step for factoring is going to be we're going to set up our parentheses with whatever variable, in this case it'd be x, in the front of each. So if we have x squared, that came from x times x. We're going to set this up as x and x. Second step, you're going to set up our x, like we just did, and you've got to think of this in terms of what multiplies to c. That would also add up to b. So we're looking at our c. We're going to factor out our c value, and then we're going to take the sum of those factors and see if those equal the same as our b values. Okay, we're going to solve our x, or I'll show you another one. We're going to make a little t-chart, f and s. F stands for factor, s stands for sum. And once we find our factors and sums, we're going to put those back into our x binomials. Last step, always check your work. You can either do the FOIL method or the box method, either one, but always check your work. Okay, so let's do an example real quick. We'll do these in Sharpie so you can really see. So let's say our example is r squared plus 4r plus 3. And so if this is in the same format as our x squared plus bx plus c, what we're going to do is we're going to take our c term, okay, which is 3. We're going to put it here. We're going to take our b term, or we can do the factor sum t-chart, which I like better. For the factors, we're going to find factors of 3 and sums of 4. So in this case, this is a really easy one. The only factors of 3 is 1 times 3. And in fact, when we add 1 plus 3, that will give us 4. So these are the values that we're going to plug in, okay, to our two binomials And now we have factored